Have you ever wondered what truly sets some people apart from others in terms of intelligence, resilience, and the ability to thrive under pressure? In a world where information is abundant but true wisdom is rare, how do you cultivate a sharper mind and a stronger character that not only surpasses others, but also your previous self? The ancient Stoic philosophers, whose insights have stood the test of time, offer us a pathway to deeper understanding and intellectual mastery. In this video, we will explore 10 Stoic principles that can help you rise above the noise, think clearly, and act decisively. These aren't just tips for quick fixes. They are profound, time-tested keys to living a life of virtue and purpose. Stay with us on this journey as we delve into each of these keys in depth, unraveling the secrets of Stoicism that will guide you towards a life of wisdom and clarity. Are you ready to unlock the doors to a sharper intellect and deeper insight? Let's begin. 1. Foster curiosity, the spark that ignites wisdom. Curiosity is not just a natural tendency. It is a conscious practice that can transform the way you see the world. Imagine curiosity as the flame that lights up the dark corners of ignorance, revealing the true nature of things. How often do you question the world around you or seek to understand the deeper meaning behind the events in your life? The Stoic approach encourages us to not merely accept things at face value, but to explore their underlying causes and consequences. A curious mind asks, "Why does this happen? And what can I learn from this?" It sees each situation as an opportunity to expand one's intellectual and moral horizons. Consider how you approach daily events. Do you passively accept them, or do you dive deeper to understand their true nature? The Stoics remind us that life itself is a series of lessons if we have the courage to look beyond appearances. Curiosity is closely tied to the Stoic concept of the will to truth. This means constantly seeking to understand what is within our control and what is not, and how we can best respond to each circumstance. When you foster curiosity, you don't just acquire more knowledge, you develop the wisdom to connect ideas, to see relationships where others see chaos, and to find meaning in experiences that might seem mundane. Think about a time when you were truly curious about something. Did that curiosity drive you to read, ask questions, or engage with new people? Did it lead you to insights that others might have missed? The Stoics challenge us to cultivate this mindset as a way of life. In a world where many people simply react to events, the curious individual seeks to understand. This is a rare quality, and it is precisely what sets you apart. So, how can you ignite this spark within yourself? Begin by observing the world around you as if seeing it for the first time. Ask questions about things you think you already understand and delve deeper into subjects you know little about. Let your curiosity lead you on a journey of exploration and discovery. Read widely, from philosophy and science to history and art, and seek to draw connections between what you learn. Remember, it is not enough to simply accumulate facts. True wisdom comes from integrating knowledge into a coherent understanding of life. Curiosity drives us to explore new fields, challenge old assumptions, and remain open to learning throughout our lives. It is the spark that ignites the fire of Stoic wisdom. When you embrace this mindset, you naturally begin to see the world through a different lens, one that is richer in meaning and full of opportunities for growth. Are you ready to make curiosity a daily habit? With this spirit of inquiry in place, let's move on to another key that the Stoics valued highly: setting clear goals. How does having a defined purpose contribute to a life of wisdom and fulfillment? Let's explore. 2. Set clear goals, the path to purpose and progress. Setting clear goals is not just about achieving specific outcomes. It is about living a life of purpose, intention, and alignment with one's highest values. In Stoicism, Setting goals helps us to focus our efforts on what truly matters, allowing us to channel our energy effectively and avoid being distracted by trivial pursuits. How often do you set goals that truly reflect your core values? And how often do you find yourself drifting without a clear sense of direction? The Stoic path demands that we have clarity about our intentions, for without clear goals, we are like ships lost at sea without a compass. When you establish well-defined goals, you give yourself a target to aim for, a direction that guides your actions and decisions. But the Stoics would advise us to set goals that are within our control, focusing not on external rewards or outcomes, but on our efforts and our character. Ask yourself, are your goals directed towards things that you can influence, or are they centered on outcomes that are largely outside your control? For instance, aiming to become a virtuous person is a goal that aligns with Stoic principles because it depends on your actions and choices. On the other hand, aspiring to be admired by others places your happiness in the hands of external validation, which is unstable and fleeting. The Stoics believed that true fulfillment comes from the pursuit of virtue, which includes qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. Therefore, when setting goals, think about how they help you to cultivate these virtues. If your goal is to gain more knowledge, consider how this pursuit can help you to live a wiser life. If your goal is to overcome a personal fear, reflect on how doing so will help you develop courage. In this way, your goals serve as a roadmap for becoming a better version of yourself, aligning your actions with the principles of Stoicism. Have you ever felt discouraged after failing to achieve a goal? According to Stoic philosophy, the outcome is less important than the effort you put in and the lessons you learn along the way. The goal itself should not be seen as a rigid endpoint, but as a guiding star that helps you to stay on course. Even if you fall short, the process of striving towards a meaningful goal develops your character and hones your abilities. Think of the archer who aims for a target. Whether the arrow hits or misses, the archer's skill improves through the act of aiming. To set clear goals effectively, break down your larger aspirations into smaller, actionable steps. This not only makes your objectives more manageable, but also allows you to track your progress and make adjustments as needed. Each small victory reinforces your commitment and brings you closer to your ultimate aim. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." When obstacles arise, they are not reasons to abandon your goals, but rather opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. In addition, regularly review your goals to ensure they still align with your core values and the principles of Stoicism. Life is ever-changing, and sometimes our priorities shift. Are your current goals still relevant to the person you aspire to become, or do they need to be refined? Reflect on this question periodically and adjust your course if necessary. This practice keeps you intentional and ensures that your efforts remain aligned with your true purpose. Setting clear goals is an ongoing process of self-reflection, decision-making, and action. It requires the courage to pursue what is difficult, the wisdom to prioritize what matters, and the patience to endure setbacks along the way. When you cultivate this practice, you become not just a goal setter, but a person of purpose, living each day with a sense of direction that distinguishes you from the crowd. With your goals in place, it is time to learn from the experiences along the way, both the successes and the failures. How do you transform every experience into a lesson for growth? Let's move on to the next key: learning from experience. 3. Learn from experience. Every moment is a teacher. To a Stoic, life itself is the greatest school, and every experience, whether a triumph or a setback, offers a lesson to those who are willing to learn. How often do you reflect on your past actions to understand what they can teach you? Do you see failure as a source of valuable insight? or do you view it as a sign of your inadequacy? Stoicism invites us to approach each experience not with judgment, but with curiosity and the intent to grow. Failure, in the Stoic sense, is not a negative outcome, but an opportunity for self-improvement. When things do not go as planned, rather than succumbing to despair or frustration, ask yourself, what went wrong and why? Reflect on the decisions you made, the actions you took, and the factors you overlooked. What lessons can you draw from this that will help you avoid similar mistakes in the future? This process of self-assessment is not about self-criticism, but about self-awareness, helping you to develop a mindset of continuous improvement. Success, too, has its lessons. When you achieve a goal, don't simply celebrate the outcome. Examine the process that led you there. Which strategies worked well and which could have been improved? By analyzing your successes, you can understand which factors contribute to positive results and apply these insights to other areas of your life. The Stoics would advise us to take a balanced approach, neither becoming complacent in our achievements nor overly critical in our failures. Both are valuable sources of wisdom that can guide us toward a more virtuous life. Adaptability is another key component of learning from experience. The world is in a constant state of flux, and what worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. Are you willing to change your approach when circumstances change, or do you rigidly cling to past methods? The Stoics teach us to be flexible in our strategies while remaining firm in our principles. This means being open to new ways of thinking and acting while staying true to the virtues that guide us. Remember that you can also learn from the experiences of others. Read biographies, seek advice from mentors, and listen to the stories of those who have walked the path before you. What can you learn from their mistakes, and how can their successes inspire you? As Seneca said, "The wise man learns more from fools than fools from the wise," meaning that there is always something to be learned, even from those who may seem unwise or misguided. Every person you encounter and every story you hear can offer you a new perspective, a fresh insight, or a valuable cautionary tale. Are you committed to embracing every moment as a teacher? Life is full of lessons waiting to be uncovered if we approach each experience with humility and a willingness to learn. By treating each day as an opportunity to grow, you will find yourself constantly evolving, continuously sharpening your intellect, and gradually becoming wiser than you were the day before. At this point, it's important to recognize that learning is not just an individual pursuit. If you're gaining valuable insights from this video, consider staying with us as we continue to explore these Stoic principles. The keys we discuss here can profoundly impact your life and guide you toward a path of wisdom. Watch until the end to ensure you don't miss any of the insights that could be the turning point in your journey. Now that we've learned from our experiences, let's explore another crucial Stoic practice: cultivating concentration. How can we focus our minds in a world full of distractions? Let's dive in. 4. Cultivate concentration, the power of focus. In today's world, where distractions are abundant, the ability to concentrate is a rare and precious skill. The Stoics believed that a focused mind is essential for living a life of virtue and wisdom. How often do you find yourself pulled in different directions, unable to give your full attention to the task at hand? The Stoic approach to concentration involves training the mind to stay present and undisturbed by external noise. Concentration is the gateway to deep learning and understanding. When you focus your mind, you immerse yourself fully in the subject or problem before you, allowing you to grasp complex concepts and generate creative solutions. Without concentration, the mind becomes scattered, like a puzzle with pieces missing, making it difficult to see the bigger picture. The Stoics practiced mindfulness as a way to train their minds, paying close attention to their thoughts and actions to ensure they aligned with their principles. How can you cultivate this kind of concentration in your daily life? Begin by setting clear goals for each task, knowing exactly what you want to achieve. This gives you a target to focus on, much like an archer aiming at a mark. Eliminate distractions by creating a dedicated workspace, turning off notifications, and setting aside specific times for focused work. Practice mindfulness techniques such as meditation, which can help you train your mind to stay present and return to the task whenever it starts to wander. The Stoics also valued the practice of deep work, a concept that involves dedicating uninterrupted periods to tasks that require significant cognitive effort. This is when your mind is most engaged and your ability to concentrate reaches its peak. Set aside time for deep work daily or weekly, and let it become a sacred practice that you approach with discipline and reverence. As you practice concentration, remember to balance work with rest. The mind, like the body, needs regular breaks to recharge. Short intervals of rest can refresh your mental faculties and prevent burnout, allowing you to return to your tasks with renewed focus. Physical exercise also plays a role in enhancing concentration, as it boosts blood flow to the brain and releases neurotransmitters that support cognitive function. By cultivating concentration, you not only improve your productivity, but also deepen your understanding of the subjects you engage with. You develop the ability to tackle life's challenges with a sharp focus and clear mind, setting yourself apart from those who are easily distracted. With concentration mastered, we can now turn to the next key: maintaining an open and ready mind. How does keeping an open mind enhance your intelligence and help you adapt to life's ever-changing nature? Let's explore. 5. Maintain an open and ready mind, embracing life's infinite possibilities. An open mind is a vital tool in the Stoics' arsenal for achieving wisdom and personal growth. When you maintain an open and ready mind, you free yourself from rigid beliefs, preconceptions, and biases that limit your understanding. How often do you question your own beliefs and consider perspectives different from your own? Are you willing to challenge what you hold to be true and explore new ideas? The Stoics teach us that embracing life's infinite possibilities is crucial for intellectual growth and adaptability. To maintain an open mind does not mean abandoning your values or principles. Rather, it means being willing to evaluate them objectively. The Stoic approach involves acknowledging that our understanding is always limited and that there is always room for growth. How many times have you missed an opportunity to learn something new because you clung too tightly to your own opinions? The mind that is closed to new ideas is a mind that resists growth. In Stoicism, wisdom begins with humility, the recognition that we know less than we often think. Imagine approaching each new experience, person, or idea with a sense of wonder, as if you were encountering it for the first time. What could you learn if you put aside your preconceived notions and allowed yourself to be open to different viewpoints? When you engage with others, listen without judgment. Seek to understand their perspectives before forming your own conclusions. This practice not only enriches your knowledge, but also helps you develop empathy and a deeper connection with those around you. An open mind is essential for adapting to change, which is a constant in life. The world is in a state of perpetual flux, and those who cannot adapt will struggle to thrive. The Stoics teach us to be flexible in our thinking and resilient in our character. How do you respond when things don't go as planned? Do you become frustrated, or do you look for new ways to approach the situation? Keeping an open mind allows you to see opportunities where others see obstacles. It enables you to pivot, change strategies, and find creative solutions to the problems you face. Curiosity plays a significant role in maintaining an open mind. When you remain curious, you actively seek out new information, challenge your existing beliefs, and welcome diverse viewpoints. Consider making a habit of asking why and how in your daily life to deepen your understanding of the world. If you encounter a belief or idea that differs from your own, ask yourself, what if this perspective holds some truth? What can I learn from this? This mindset fosters continuous learning and personal growth. To cultivate an open mind, engage with a variety of experiences and people. Attend events, read books, and participate in discussions that challenge your usual way of thinking. Expose yourself to different cultures, philosophies, and fields of study. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." By embracing the unknown, you open the door to endless learning opportunities that can expand your intellect and enrich your life. Have you ever changed your opinion after considering new evidence or experiences? If so, how did it feel? The willingness to change your mind when presented with new facts is a sign of strength, not weakness. It reflects a commitment to truth and wisdom rather than stubbornness and pride. As you cultivate this practice, you will find yourself becoming more adaptable, resilient, and able to navigate the uncertainties of life with greater ease. Now, let's move on to another essential Stoic practice: sharing what you learn. How does sharing your knowledge contribute to your own growth and the well-being of others? Let's explore this idea further. 6. Share what you learn, strengthening your understanding and helping others. Sharing what you learn is not merely a generous act. It is a vital part of reinforcing your own understanding and deepening your wisdom. The Stoics believed that wisdom should not be hoarded for oneself, but used for the common good. When you share your knowledge, you not only help others grow, but you also strengthen your own grasp of the subject. Have you ever noticed that when you explain a concept to someone else, you end up understanding it more thoroughly yourself? This is because teaching or sharing knowledge forces you to organize your thoughts and present them in a coherent way. Stoicism encourages us to contribute positively to the lives of others, and one of the most effective ways to do this is by sharing our insights and experiences. When you discuss ideas, share life lessons, or explain philosophical concepts to others, you often gain new perspectives in return. Engaging in conversations about what you have learned can lead to thought-provoking discussions that further refine your understanding. The exchange of ideas creates a dynamic learning environment where knowledge flows both ways. Have you ever shared a lesson from your life with someone else? Did it spark a meaningful conversation or help them avoid a mistake that you once made? Sharing wisdom is not about showing off or seeking validation. It is about genuinely wanting to contribute to the growth of others. The Stoics remind us that we are all connected, and by uplifting those around us, we also improve ourselves. What if you could help others make better decisions or find more meaning in their lives just by sharing the knowledge you have gained? In addition to strengthening your understanding, sharing your learning can open doors to new opportunities. When you establish yourself as a person who is knowledgeable and willing to share, others are more likely to seek your advice and respect your opinions. This can lead to professional growth, networking opportunities, and even recognition in your field. However, remember that the goal is not to seek fame or approval, but to genuinely engage in the process of mutual growth and enlightenment. Consider sharing what you learn through various mediums: writing a blog, giving a talk, mentoring others, or even discussing ideas with friends and family. These acts create a ripple effect, inspiring others to continue learning and sharing in their own lives. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "While we teach, we learn." By explaining a concept or guiding someone through a problem, you deepen your own comprehension and reinforce the lessons you have acquired. What subjects or experiences are you passionate about sharing? Reflect on how sharing your journey with Stoicism and other life lessons could benefit not just you, but those around you. Start with small acts of sharing, whether it's discussing a book you found insightful, explaining a Stoic principle that helped you, or writing down your thoughts and sharing them with others. As you continue this practice, you will notice how it enhances your own learning process and brings value to the lives of those who engage with your shared knowledge. Now, having discussed the importance of sharing knowledge, we invite you to engage with us further. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What insights have you gained from Stoicism that you would like to share with others? Your perspectives and experiences can inspire and help fellow viewers, creating a community of shared wisdom. Next, let's delve into another vital Stoic key: practicing patience. How does patience serve as a cornerstone for developing greater intelligence and wisdom? Let's continue. 7. Practice patience. Cultivating calmness in the face of challenges. Patience is often regarded as a passive quality, but in Stoicism, it is a powerful form of endurance that enables you to navigate life's trials with grace and resilience. The ability to wait calmly when faced with difficulties or delays is a testament to one's inner strength. How do you react when life doesn't go as planned? Do you rush to find quick solutions, or do you calmly assess the situation and consider the best course of action? The Stoic practice of patience helps us to maintain composure in the face of adversity, allowing us to make wiser decisions. In a world that often glorifies speed and instant gratification, patience is becoming a rare virtue. However, Stoicism teaches us that true growth and mastery take time. Whether you are learning a new skill, solving a complex problem, or facing a personal struggle, patience allows you to stay committed to your efforts without being overwhelmed by frustration or self-doubt. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." When faced with challenges, reacting with calmness and patience is far more powerful than responding with impulsive emotions. Patience also enables us to endure life's inevitable setbacks with a sense of peace. How often do you become disheartened when progress seems slow, or when you encounter repeated obstacles? The Stoic approach involves viewing each difficulty as a chance to practice resilience and develop your character. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" And "How can I grow stronger as a result?" In doing so, you transform challenges into opportunities for self-improvement. In addition to personal growth, patience is crucial for building meaningful relationships. It allows you to listen more empathetically, understand different perspectives, and resolve conflicts with a level-headed approach. How many times have you seen arguments escalate simply because someone lacked the patience to hear the other person out? When you practice patience in your interactions, you not only enhance your own understanding, but also foster a more harmonious environment with those around you. To cultivate patience, begin by setting realistic expectations for yourself and others. Recognize that progress is often gradual, and setbacks are a natural part of any endeavor. Practice mindfulness to help you stay present in the moment, reducing the urge to rush or force outcomes. Physical activities like meditation or breathing exercises can also help calm your mind and build your capacity for patience. As you cultivate patience in your life, you will find that you can approach problems more clearly, make better decisions, and navigate difficulties with greater ease. Patience is not about inaction or passivity. It is about maintaining a calm and focused mind, which is essential for achieving lasting success. Now, let's move on to the next key: expanding your knowledge through reading. How does immersing yourself in the world of books enrich your intellect and set you apart from others? Let's explore. 8. Expand your knowledge through reading, the timeless treasure of learning. Reading is one of the most powerful ways to expand your mind and elevate your understanding of the world. The Stoics, including great thinkers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, were avid readers who drew wisdom from a wide range of sources, blending different philosophies to enrich their own perspectives. How often do you read with the intention of truly understanding and applying what you learn? In Stoicism, the purpose of reading is not merely to accumulate information, but to use it to cultivate a life of virtue, purpose, and resilience. Books are like portals to the minds of the greatest thinkers who have ever lived, offering you the chance to access the accumulated wisdom of centuries. When you immerse yourself in reading, you are not just learning facts. You are engaging with the experiences, ideas, and insights of those who have come before you. Whether you are reading philosophy, history, science, or literature, you are equipping yourself with the knowledge to see the world from multiple perspectives. Have you ever found that a particular book changed the way you view life, or gave you insights that you could apply to your own challenges? This is the transformative power of reading when approached with a Stoic mindset. The Stoics advocated for reading not as a passive activity, but as an active engagement with the text. When you read, don't simply absorb the words, reflect on them, question them, and apply them to your life. Ask yourself, how does this idea relate to my experiences? What can I learn from this to improve my character or make better decisions? The goal is not to read many books, but to read deeply and thoughtfully. The knowledge you gain should be used to enhance your understanding of what it means to live well and to face life's challenges with courage and wisdom. In addition to deepening your understanding, reading can also sharpen your critical thinking skills. As you engage with different viewpoints, you learn to evaluate arguments, distinguish between sound reasoning and fallacy, and refine your own beliefs. The Stoics were masters at questioning assumptions and examining the principles behind various ideas. When you read widely, you train your mind to see beyond surface-level interpretations, developing a more nuanced and insightful perspective on life. Have you ever disagreed with something you read and found that the process of articulating why you disagreed helped clarify your own beliefs? This is how reading can refine not only your knowledge, but also your reasoning abilities. How do you choose what to read? In the spirit of Stoicism, seek out books that challenge you, expand your horizons, and encourage you to think deeply. Don't limit yourself to topics that confirm your existing views. Instead, explore areas that push you out of your intellectual comfort zone. The more diverse your reading list, the more comprehensive your understanding of the world will become. Read works of philosophy to learn about different approaches to life, history to gain insight into the patterns of human behavior, science to understand the laws of nature, and literature to explore the depths of human experience. Reading can also be a form of meditation. When you dedicate time to sit with a book, you are not just consuming information, you are engaging in a focused and contemplative practice. It allows you to slow down, reflect, and immerse yourself in the flow of ideas. Have you ever lost track of time while reading something truly captivating? This state of focused engagement is a form of deep work that strengthens your ability to concentrate, much like Stoic meditation strengthens the mind. To make the most of your reading, take notes, write reflections, and discuss what you've learned with others. Sharing insights from your reading not only reinforces your own understanding, but also contributes to the collective wisdom of your community. This ties into the Stoic principle of contributing to the common good. The knowledge you gain from reading should be used to improve not just your life, but the lives of those around you. As you commit to expanding your knowledge through reading, you will find that your intellectual capacity grows, your perspectives widen, and your ability to engage with life's complexities becomes more refined. The mind is like a garden that needs to be tended. Fill it with the seeds of wisdom, and it will bear the fruits of insight and virtue. Now, having explored the power of reading, let us turn to another Stoic key: asking questions. How can the practice of questioning elevate your intelligence and help you navigate life with a sharper mind? Let's dive in. 9. Ask questions. the gateway to greater understanding. The practice of asking questions is central to Stoic philosophy and serves as a foundation for lifelong learning. In Stoicism, wisdom begins with acknowledging that we do not have all the answers. How often do you question your assumptions, challenge what you think you know, or seek to understand the reasons behind things? Asking questions is not a sign of ignorance, it is a sign of a curious and open mind that is constantly striving for deeper understanding. When you ask questions, you open the door to new perspectives and possibilities. The simple act of inquiring why or how can unravel layers of meaning that are often overlooked. Have you ever found that by questioning something that seemed obvious, you discovered a hidden insight or a new approach? This is the power of questioning. It pushes you to go beyond the surface and delve into the essence of things. In Stoicism, the goal is not to accumulate knowledge for its own sake, but to seek wisdom that can be applied to living a better life. The Stoic philosophers, such as Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, were relentless questioners. They did not accept things at face value, but constantly examined their beliefs and practices to ensure they aligned with reason and virtue. How often do you take the time to question your daily habits, your reactions to situations, or the beliefs that guide your decisions? By engaging in this practice, you cultivate a habit of self-reflection that helps you refine your character and actions. In addition to questioning your own beliefs, ask questions about the world around you. When faced with a problem, break it down by asking specific questions that clarify the issue and reveal potential solutions. For example, if you are struggling to achieve a goal, ask yourself, what is holding me back? What steps can I take to overcome this obstacle? Or, who can I learn from who has faced a similar challenge? This process helps you identify the root cause of the problem and enables you to find a path forward. Asking questions also enhances your relationships with others. When you show genuine interest in someone's thoughts and experiences by asking thoughtful questions, you create a deeper connection and open the door to meaningful conversations. The Stoics believed in the importance of understanding different perspectives as it enriches your own wisdom. What if you approached every conversation with the intention of learning something new from the other person? How might this change the way you listen and engage with them? To cultivate the habit of asking questions, start by approaching everyday situations with a spirit of inquiry. Instead of accepting things as they are, ask why or what if. Challenge the assumptions that you or others make. Don't be afraid to ask questions, even if they seem simple or obvious. Sometimes, the most profound insights come from the most basic inquiries. Remember, as Socrates famously said, the only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. This humility drives us to keep questioning, keep learning, and keep growing. Asking questions is not merely about finding answers, but about exploring the depths of human understanding. It is an active pursuit that keeps the mind sharp and the spirit engaged. The more you practice this, the more attuned you become to the subtleties of life, enabling you to navigate its complexities with a clearer vision. With this in mind, let's proceed to the next Stoic key: cultivating concentration. How does focusing your mind help you achieve a deeper understanding and master the art of living? Let's find out. 10. Cultivate concentration, the art of focused attention. Concentration is a discipline that allows you to direct your mind with purpose and clarity, cutting through the noise and distractions that pervade modern life. The Stoics placed great importance on being able to control one's thoughts and focus attention on what truly matters. How often do you find yourself distracted by trivial matters, unable to concentrate on what is important? To live a life of virtue and wisdom, the ability to cultivate concentration is essential. Focused attention enables you to engage deeply with a task, a problem, or a philosophical question. When your mind is scattered, you are like a ship tossed about by the waves, unable to steer a steady course. But when you concentrate, you bring your mind into alignment with your intentions, allowing you to work more effectively and understand more profoundly. Have you ever experienced a moment of deep focus where everything seemed to flow effortlessly, and you were fully immersed in what you were doing? This state of flow is what the Stoics aimed to achieve through the practice of concentrated effort. In the pursuit of Stoic wisdom, concentration serves as a tool for contemplation and self-reflection. By directing your attention inward, you can observe your thoughts, question your impulses, and refine your understanding of what it means to live according to nature. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of examining one's own mind, identifying distractions, and returning to the present moment. How frequently do you pause to assess where your attention is focused? Are you present in your actions, or are you easily pulled away by distractions? To cultivate concentration, start by setting specific goals for your attention. Identify the tasks that require deep focus and allocate dedicated time for them. Eliminate distractions by creating a quiet and uncluttered environment, turning off notifications, and practicing mindfulness techniques such as meditation. When your mind starts to wander, gently guide it back to the task at hand. This practice strengthens your ability to maintain focus and increases the quality of your work. Remember that concentration is not just about productivity. It is also about being fully present in your experiences. Whether you are reading a book, having a conversation, or enjoying a moment of solitude, give it your full attention. In doing so, you enrich the quality of your life and gain a deeper appreciation for the simple things. With your attention sharpened and your mind focused, you are now better equipped to apply the principles of Stoicism in all aspects of life. You can navigate challenges with a steady mind, approach learning with curiosity, and engage with others with an open heart. We have journeyed through 10 Stoic keys that can elevate your mind and empower you to outsmart not just others, but also your former self. These principles, fostering curiosity, setting clear goals, learning from experience, maintaining an open mind, sharing knowledge, practicing patience, expanding through reading, asking questions, and cultivating concentration, are not merely strategies. They are ways of living that cultivate virtue, wisdom, and resilience. As you continue on your path of personal growth, remember to integrate these Stoic practices into your daily life. Reflect on your progress, embrace challenges as opportunities for development, and share your insights with others. The wisdom of Stoicism is not an end, but a lifelong pursuit. Stay curious, stay open, and stay committed to living a life of purpose. If this exploration of Stoicism has resonated with you, let us know in the comments below. Share your thoughts, experiences, or questions about Stoicism. Your insights can help others on their own journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with those who may benefit from these teachings. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and may you continue to walk the path of wisdom and virtue